What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. New York Knicks go on to lose to the Philadelphia 76ers and Wells Fargo Center 99-96, and just a very heartbreaking loss for us Knicks fans. We go on to drop one game over 500 or one game under 500. We had to win this game, especially because the Hawks won. Good thing we had the tiebreaker up against them, or this loss would be very, very bad. It already is bad. You got to get this win. No Joel Embiid. I understand they're the first seed in the Eastern Conference. They still have very good players of Tobias Harris. You could say he should have made the All-Star team. You have Ben Simmons, Defensive Player of the Year candidate, should win it. Seth Curry, sharpshooter. They have pretty solid coaching as well. And Dwight Howard, just the depth he brought off the bench. Like, the Philadelphia 76ers are still a good basketball team, but they're just amazing when Embiid is healthy for that ball club. But they executed when it mattered most. It was kind of like the Brooklyn Nets game. Down 3 points. Didn't get a quality shot, low basketball IQ towards the end of the game. It was just abysmal. It really was abysmal. We entered this game, I believe the 76ers only had like 2 losses at home or 3 losses at home. They had some fans there. So I really did not want to lose this lead because I got the momentum. You know, those Philly fans, they love their sports teams at the end of the day. But starting off in this game, quickly did go on to start. Of course, we had injuries at the point guard position. If it was Payton, if it was a Derrick Rose, we're really missing his presence offensively for sure. And a big thing in this game was definitely consistent shooting we were missing as well. But starting off in this game, I thought we played very fundamentally sound defense. We still only allowed 99 points. That just shows how good this team is defensively. But Ben Simmons is still a good basketball player. Seth Curry, he was playing okay, but he wasn't really playing up to like the standards of Philadelphia 76ers fans really expect from them. Like, we're doing a solid job defensively on them. RJ Barrett really didn't have the best of first half, but Julius Randle had things going. Nerlens Noel, I thought he played solid defense in the paint as well. Like, I thought we were playing a solid brand of basketball. I really did. Quickly, he didn't play after that first quarter. I believe he played the entire first quarter because we're really missing depth at the point guard position. He went on to be checked on with a groin injury, came back in the second half, didn't do much. Frank, he provided good defense when he was out there, but third straight game, he doesn't score a single point. Frank Ntilikina is definitely a player that you don't always want out there because he can't score the ball, but he's very good defensively, and he makes the smart plays that way. There was one specific play. He stole the ball, and then he gave it back and then stole it back. I'm like, I swear he only cares about defense. That's a running joke with Frank Ntilikina. But anyway, I thought we were playing fundamentally sound basketball. I thought Burks played well. It was a little ball dominant there and there. That's the thing that really pissed me off in this game. But I really liked the way we played personally. And we were up. Like, we had a commanding lead at halftime, in my opinion. Like, the good teams execute and win these types of games. And the Knicks aren't there yet. We're a solid team. We're moving in the right direction. But we're not a good team yet. We still have a young player of RJ, only 20 years old. Quickly, only 21. We don't have our starting center. Randle, again, he played well. Did he play smart? He did not play smart down the stretch. Second half killed us. Second half really freaking killed us. Even though, like, the Sixers were going back and forth, like, in runs, like, on runs in the first half, so were the Knicks. It was really weird. It was a really back and forth game, which it always is when we play the 76ers. But second half, Seth Curry, Tobias Harris, flame-throwing threes, just getting buckets. Like, Tobias Harris was really in his bag, and Seth Curry was such a great acquisition for the Philadelphia 76ers. They desperately needed that shooting, and that really helped them out. And if Danny Green was on this game, which he really never is, this game would have been a GG, like, from the beginning. Well, I'm not going to say that because we're actually playing solid defense in the first half. But yes, third quarter, shooting the basketball very well. They moved the ball very well. And this was something the Knicks weren't doing. They were playing hero ball. You're not going to win basketball games if you're playing hero ball. You can't afford to play that brand of basketball at the end of the day. I love Julius Randle. I love how he wants to put the team on his back, go out there, get buckets. But you got to play a smarter brand of basketball. It's plain and simple. When there's 2 people in the paint, don't drive. Maybe, yes, you could drive, get the defense to collapse, and kick out. But I personally did not like the way Randle played. He played really erratic. You could just tell he's frustrated out there. I'm like, if you're frustrated, make the right plays. And again, I'm giving credit to Randle. He's a big reason we're in every single game. But you got to play better in the second half. He did not play well in the second half. They made very good adjustments. I thought RJ played well in the second half. There was one play that really pissed me off that we could have, like, almost won this game if he just went up strong. Like, yes, it's nice he created separation on that little step back, but go up strong. Try to initiate that contact in the paint. Like, that's your style of play, that bully ball brand of basketball. Getting into Emmanuel quickly, He looked like a rookie. Like, he hit a very nice deep three. His floaters were going in. But his decision-making, like, he needs to do better of not shooting early in the shot clock. I thought he did better with that this game, but sometimes the right reads aren't there when to pass the basketball. But yes, we were not playing smart basketball in that third quarter or fourth quarter. We were not moving the ball, which really pissed me off. A main reason we did go on to lose this game. And Seth Curry was just, there were some threes he was making. We couldn't do anything about it. But they played a smarter brand of basketball. They were moving the ball. We weren't doing that at all. And the fourth quarter comes around. Oh my gosh. What did we score? Only 10 points in the fourth quarter? And you know, a main reason why we didn't score more points in the fourth quarter. Bullock was playing very well in the first half because Bullock's inconsistent. Burks is inconsistent. And we weren't moving the ball. I love you, Randall, but you got to recognize when players are on in this game. Randall really hasn't proven to be clutch down the stretch. That is kind of the scary thing with Julius Randle. I love Randall, but he hasn't really proven to have that type of clutch gene. You got to recognize when to make the right plays. But also, like, when we had open shots, we weren't executing at all. A bunch of them went in and out. If it was RJ, if it was Burks, got to execute down the stretch. And the Sixers were playing very fundamentally sound defense, and I really like the way Dwight Howard played in this game defensively. I'm not really a big fan of Howard, like, nowadays. He's not really in his prime. You could say he's kind of washed. But anyway, like I said, fourth quarter comes around. Not much to say offensively. We scored 10 or 12 points. I swear it was that bad. Sixers went on a big run. You're not going to win basketball games if you score 10 points in the fourth quarter, especially in today's NBA. You can play tremendous defense, but you got to do better in the fourth quarter scoring the ball. But yeah, I thought Ben Simmons did a really good job hustling. It may not show up on the stat sheet, but Ben Simmons played a very solid game for sure. But I know what you guys are waiting for. The last possession of the game. The last freaking possession. Again, this team fights, but does not play smart down the stretch. They're going to learn, though. Quickly's 21 years old. RJ's 20. Randall's 26. He hasn't been a part of a winning basketball team yet. He's finally kind of in this playoff contention type of team. We'll see what goes on to happen. We have this brutal schedule coming up. It's just atrocious. You got to beat the Magic, though. But anyway, I believe there was, 17 seconds left. Can't remember at the top of my head. We're down 3 points. Wanted to get that three-pointer, of course. Quickly, you have an open look, but you got to hold it for the last shot. You got to. I can't be really mad at him, like, because Quickly got the open look, but you could really be pissed off at Bullock. Like, Randall made the right play. Got the rebound, kicked it out to Bullock. But why was he going up with the basketball? There was still like 8 seconds left. And he saw someone was closing out on him. It wasn't a wide open shot. And he stepped out of bounds. And it was abysmal. We didn't play smart for 48 minutes of ball. We didn't play a good, complete brand of basketball. What can I say? There's a lot of repetitive stuff of not playing smart. But that's kind of what it was. We weren't consistently moving the ball. We weren't, and you got to knock down their free throws. We weren't knocking down our free throws. RJ struggled from the charity stripe. I believe we didn't even shoot 70%. Got to do better from there. And we'll see what goes on to happen. But we did a good job creating turnovers and scoring in transition. But the fourth quarter hurt us. Got to execute down the stretch, just like the Nets game. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, guys, have a humble day or night. Let's go Knicks.